Okay, I believe we are recording. Now this is an initial reaction. I saw number 10 and number 9. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? First of all, when I saw the title, I said, what the fuck? This is like on some scrub shit, because here's the thing, right? We all have characters we don't want to fight with. And for me, it's personally Liu Kang. The staggers that Liu Kang has, very stressful to identify. I mean, some people find it easy, but at this point, Liu Kang is the strongest character. So I don't like to fight Liu Kang, but 10 worst fighters you must avoid. I watched this, intro, and we're going to play a little bit here.
Bliss to play with and feel perfectly balanced. Further, the following entries are compiled from a number of sources.
That right there, a number of sources. So they're getting their information from the Mortal Kombat community, which when I saw number 9, Cassie Cage, I said, no, okay, this is all BS. Are we recording? I want to make sure we are recording. So I have not seen the rest of the list. I've seen number 10, Baraka. So when I say this is scrubby, right? You can't avoid any of these characters. You're going to fight these characters online or offline. It is inevitable. So this video is completely pointless. But what they're trying to do is, like, here are the 10 characters you don't want to fight with. And I think the roster has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It has like 20 plus characters. So it's like, you don't want to fight these 10 characters, but you want to fight these 10 characters to get an easy win, which is sad and pathetic. So Baraka.
Favorite Blades for Arms Hellspawn made.
No, Baraka is not everybody's favorite. Baraka in the beta was number 1. He was actually the most, I wouldn't say the most played character, but a lot of people were using Baraka and Scorpion compared to Jade and Scarlet. And what's awesome about this is that Baraka is not overpowered, nor is he underpowered. He's very balanced. So Baraka is a character that if you come across, completely fine. You'll have to really study hard on how to find Baraka's weaknesses.
His big return in Mortal Kombat 11, and it's fair to say fans were very excited. Baraka is, or at least should be, the epitome of what makes Mortal Kombat fun to play. Fast, violent, gory, and disgusting.
That is not why Mortal Kombat is fun to play. This has been a huge misconception. Even Ed Boon, the director and developer, the head honcho of Mortal Kombat, has stated he does not like when Mortal Kombat is identified as this bloody, gory game. That is a scrub quote right here. Scrub quote. You can, like, literally, if you're an expert in this entire video is complete BS. I haven't even fucking reached the end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the profanity, but I'm a little upset that a video like this would even exist, because it's irrelevant. Yes, there are top tiers, but you just have to face them.
As hell gameplay. Yet, Baraka in MK11 just felt a little samey. His moveset was largely similar to previous games in the franchise, and he just wasn't that exciting. NetherRealm has done an incredible job of continually reinventing its series, and part of that is taking characters away, bringing others back, and introducing new ones. However, a game away didn't seem to do...
So why does this have any relevancy to why you need to avoid Baraka? Explain why I need to avoid Baraka. You're just hyping up Mortal Kombat right now.
Do that much to Baraka. He's slow, his moves are uninspired, and his potential for racking up...
So why is he a character that you have to avoid?
A huge combo is pretty low.
No, it is not low. Have you seen what Tweety can do? Have you seen what the pros can do? Oh, no.
Yes, he still has cool blades and they do good damage, but ultimately this was a straightforward return to form, considering the fan love for the character and his own really fun character.
Okay, I just have to skip this.
Pointing how basic this comeback was. Baraka deserved so much more, and so did we.
What is the point of this video? He did not even explain. Let's watch.
Gamers have gotten a chance to explore every nook and cranny to know what's what. We've had lots of time to find out which gear is the best for each fighter, what we dislike about the microtransactions, and which stages we like to throw down in. We've also got to know each character like the back of our severed hands.
Well, I don't think so.
And as such, it's time we take a hard look at the roster to make some serious judgments.
No.
While Mortal Kombat 11 is arguably the best pure gameplay experience in the entire series, it's not without its faults. In fact, the roster itself is a little wonky, with various patches affecting the most minuscule of elements, at least keeping debates raging. But from WhatCulture.com, the best and worst fighters are both.
Oh, so they're explaining the.
Scorpion.
Hold
In
on.
fact, the roster itself is a little wonky, with various patches affecting the most minuscule of elements, at least keeping debates raging amongst those who think the best and worst fighters are both Scorpion. Some are pure bliss to play with and feel perfectly balanced, whereas others are best avoided at all costs. I'm Scott from WhatCulture.com, and this is Mortal Kombat 11, 10 worst fighters you must...
So, okay, so there's literally no freaking point. Let me pull this up right now, right? I'm looking at this little screen here. I'm probably going to have to edit this because there's a lot of graphic... and here's the BS part, right? They can get away with it because they are a 1 million channel. They don't have to edit their content. Freaking YouTube. Sorry ass YouTube. God. So the point of this video, from what I'm understanding, is that these are just the 10 horrible characters you don't want to play or you don't want to play against. That is my initial understanding. Because now I'm just having trouble. This title, this now has earned a dislike. This has now earned a dislike from me. I have no idea what you mean by 10 worst fighters you must avoid. Is that avoid playing or avoid playing against? Like, Jesus.
Avoid. And also, before I go any further, the following entries are compiled from a number of sources and reference points across the entire Mortal Kombat.
Now, if you don't have these references, like, for example, Sonic Fox, you put Cassie Cage at number 9, but Sonic Fox has specifically said, in the beginning of Mortal Kombat 11's release, Cassie Cage is top 5. After post-patch, Cassie Cage is now out of the top 5, so I don't understand what is going on. Like, what do you mean?
Kombat 11 fandom.
By reference,
Please do
by
not
sources.
decapitate the messenger. Number 10, Baraka. It is with a heavy heart that Baraka is the epitome of what makes Mortal Kombat fun to play. Fast, violent, gory. Seemed to do ultimately this was a who did we? Number 9, Cassie Cage. Cassie Cage is a really, really fun character.
Yeah.
She's the love child of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, and a perfect amalgamation of the two. Her moveset consists of lots of hand-to-hand combat and the use of weapons and gadgets. Combining together her powerful kicks with guns and drones is certainly fun, but it's all too similar to that of MK10. One of the biggest problems with Cassie, however, is that she doesn't really have a moveset of her own. In any given situation, she just adopts...
Okay, that is the most basic argument for Cassie Cage. And hold on, I want to defend this because Cassie Cage in MKX, well, yes, she did not have like her own moveset. She is the daughter of Sonya Blade. She is the daughter of did I say Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage. So it would make sense that her moveset have some relation to Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, her mother and father. So this whole argument with Cassie Cage like being a clone copy of her father and her mother kind of dumb. I wouldn't say dumb because people have made this argument and it's understandable, but overall it's really pointless. It's a pointless argument.
To mother or father's signature set of attacks with the occasional drone extension. Now, Cassie Cage is totally one of the most popular characters in the game, particularly her Yas Queen variant, but the reason is because she's a little overpowered. Cassie has immense potential for high damage combos, her kneecap shot is infuriating to play against.
So why do you have to avoid playing Cassie Cage? Right? If you're saying she's overpowered, then what is... Oh my goodness.
And she's a
Now, I think this is what they mean, avoid playing against.
Jill of all trades. Some may enjoy that, but it's not exactly fun to play against. Number 8.
So yes, this video is to play against. Then what was the whole point of Baraka? Baraka being a basic character? What? Number 8, Jade. Oh boy. So I'm going to pull it up right here. Hold on. They're going to say Jade is a zoner and an anti-zoner.
It's Jade. Jade's return to Mortal Kombat was a highly anticipated one. With a fresh redesign, she certainly looks the part, and a bigger role in the story means that this was a successful comeback, albeit not without some hiccups. Because despite being killed, Jade returned in MK11 as a Revenant, and her outfit is the best she's ever had. She also plays a significant role in the story this time around, as we learned that she'd been Kotal Kahn's lover for some time. However, it's in the arenas where Jade's star power begins to dim. If you get an experienced player, they can make Jade look like a badass who is fun as hell to play with. Give the controller to a more casual player though, and it's a different story altogether. Jade has poor mix-ups, difficulty racking up combos, big cooldowns on her best moves, and her shuriken ranged attacks are literally just batarangs lifted.
Or you could just duck them. You want to avoid Jade is because she has mix-ups and Injustice 2 zoning. One, her mix-ups are reactable. I wouldn't say reactable because the forward 4-3-4, when that string where the kick, it can get a little tricky. And then not only that, her little teleport, and not only her teleport, but her little push, back forward 4, I believe. Can be tricky. And I'm reading the comments. This list is a joke. I'm literally halfway through. Baraka is one of the most balanced characters on the game, has huge damage potential. You lost your credibility as soon as he was your first choice. Oh my goodness. So I'm happy that I'm not alone in this. He really just said Baraka can't get big combos. Cassie and Jackie need buffs, and Cetrion is strong. Dude, who the hell? Dude, this video is gonna get deleted. It's gonna get deleted possibly.
Number 7, Jackie Briggs. Jackie Briggs is a very similar character to Cassie Cage, but where Cassie...
No, no. Jackie is vastly different. I do not want to stress this. She is vastly different from Cassie Cage in so many ways. And the greatest difference that I freaking love about Jackie Cage is that she has no zoning tools, no zoning ability whatsoever. Absolutely magnificent. A well-balanced, all-rounder character. Lacks the zoning ability, but still an amazing character that is supremely different from Cassie Cage.
In other ways, however, because she doesn't have much in the way of projectiles or long-distance abilities. NetherRealm have been really pushing the combat kids across the last couple of games, trying to make them series regulars. However, fans just aren't really taking to the whole idea.
No, that's wrong. So what I've noticed is that more and more Mortal Kombat fans are really enjoying the new combat kids. Yes, in MKX, it kind of took, it took away the MK factor. But slowly, a lot of people, I wouldn't say looked up, but a lot of people were drawn into the combat kids. And now with MK11, more people are drawn to the combat kids. Hell, when they did not announce or release any details on Takeda, a lot of Mortal Kombat fans, even non-Takeda fans, were like, yo, what's going on? I want to see Takeda. That is insane. And NetherRealm has done justice for that.
Jackie could...
When I say justice for that, I'm talking about literally how they took new characters from MKX and now build a reputation, which kudos.
Could have been a more popular character if Jax wasn't in the game. If that was the case though, NetherRealm would need to improve her moveset and make her a more compelling character overall. Unlike her friend Cassie Cage, Jackie is just kinda boring. Why play as her when you could play as her father or Cassie herself? She's not a lost cause though, just a...
So Jackie is not boring, very fun to play. Jax is specifically for those who like to grapple. He's a grappling character, so...
in need of some drastic improvements going forward. Number 6, Frost. Always...
What?
It's a tricky character for NetherRealm to get right. The studio missed the mark yet again with Frost in Mortal Kombat 11. For the latest iteration of Mortal Kombat, the sick minds over at NetherRealm gave Frost a vastly improved look and made her one of the coolest looking characters on the roster, pun intended. And
what? Explain yourself!
Yet she still feels like a knockoff Sub-Zero. While she can...
She is not a knockoff Sub-Zero. She's different from Sub-Zero in so many ways. What the fuck? Where is your information? Where is your resource?
Be a fun character for noobs to play around with, particularly with her easy
Okay, so he's not explaining shit. He is not explaining anything about Frost and why you need to avoid her. He literally just said you have to. He's not even explaining the good parts about the characters. He just said that Frost has weak recovery in zoning projectiles.
Recovery timings, meaning that if you miss, you're forced to wait a hot minute. She's a solid character for keeping enemies at distance, but if they can teleport, they're going to get in close and do some serious damage. Frost isn't a bad character, especially for casual MK fans, but for anyone looking to play competitively, you're gonna want to steer clear of this particular...
There we go. Oh, there we go. So what is this list? Is this list to avoid characters playing, or is this list to avoid characters playing against? Make up your fucking mind. Make up your mind. Wow. Okay, so pre-Evo, right? Before Evo, Frost was a character that you can't play her, but it's going to take 10 times the work, 10 times the effort, and 10 times the attitude. You know, when you take a look at other characters and how they how they incorporate their mental power. I'm talking about the player, right? You're going to have to freaking do that 10 times more than any other character. Frost, Kotal, Kahn, Shao Kahn, Raiden, like all these characters were really bad before Evo. But now they're buffed and Frost is buffed, and do not listen to this jackhead. Go and pick up Frost. She is a fun character to play, very fun, and very powerful right now. Sonic Fox has her in A+, which is an amazing thing to see.
Ice Warrior. Number 5, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, okay. This video has been going on long enough. And I'm a little worried because I don't have that good of a setup on my PC/laptop that my OBS might crash at any point. Something with the CPU, GPU, something with, you know. But Shao Kahn, I don't even want to listen to this guy anymore. I don't even think I can make it to this video. Shao Kahn, let's just skip.
And he deserved behind any of his attacks. Kano is a mainstay of the...
Kano was in number 4. So avoid Kano.
Kano is stiff.
I will once again, like I said with Frost, before Evo, Kano was not in a good position. Now, Kano is looking like a top tier monster.
Dull as hell. Kano's moveset in speed, making him a completely run-of-the-mill character that few are likely to start with. Kano's stack love to someone else. Number 3, Kotal Kahn.
Kotal Kahn. Oh boy, I'm hoping they have Raiden, because if they have Raiden, this video will go from PG-13 to rated RRR+, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs. And Kotal Kahn, I'm going to defend Kotal Kahn here. Kotal Kahn before here's the thing. Now Sonic Fox has Kotal Kahn at B, which is awesome because he does not have any characters in C or D. Kotal Kahn does have problems. He has a lot of problems. However, once again, with Evo, he was buffed. And not only was he buffed, let's talk about before Evo. We saw an amazing Kotal Kahn player by the name of Pillow, Angry Pillow or Furious Pillow, and he showed the amazing potential that Kotal Kahn has and what Kotal Kahn players can do with Kotal Kahn. And he used the second variation, not that Todic down forward 2, which by the way, that was an uppercut in Mortal Kombat X. That is completely bullshit, NetherRealm. Why would you do that? He wasn't using that variation, he was using the cat variation. So I bring this up because before Evo, we saw the amazing potential, the monstrous of what Kotal Kahn can do. Now after Evo, we're still looking forward to seeing that Kotal Kahn player. Could be anybody. It could be Furious Pillow again. I think he's picked up a new character from what I've heard. Probably, I don't know. I hope he's a Kotal Kahn loyalist. But overall, Kotal Kahn is a character that, sure, you want to avoid. He is very powerful in the right hands, but playing as Kotal Kahn, not only is it fun, but he is really a monster.
His sophomore outing has wound up being in time, and the things that have changed are for the worse. The problems here largely center around sacrifice. that he has to make in order to perform his cooler, more useful moves. For example, to use a totem like the Sunlight Beam, you have to forget about using any offense and open yourself up to attacks.
It's called hit confirm, dumbass. It's called hit confirm. Hit confirm. Oh my god. No Kotal player would ever do that.
Slow, bad against teleporters, and offers little in the way of fun, gory attacks. Lots of the lesser characters in MK11 get a pass because their moves are at least kind of disgusting and it fits in with the whole signature style, but Kahn's are just bland. Somehow he's ended up as the worst of all the Kahns. And yes, casual fans, I'm including Katana Kahn. Number 2, Cetrion.
Okay. What? What? Cetrion? What? What? No. You have lost all credibility now. You have lost all sense of anything remotely mentally sane. You are insane. And you want to know how this guy's a phony? How this guy doesn't know shit? Is because he did not mention the problem with Kahn is his totem, right? The down back L2 where you bring out the buffs and the nerfs. He did not mention that. Do you know you can punish that? Literally, when a Kahn player does that, I can go make a hot pocket, run back up, and punish a Kahn player. I can do that. That's how bad that is. That's his problem. And that dude and this individual did not explain any. Just, oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. What the hell? Hold on. Let me. Oh my goodness.
Arguably the most disappointing character in MK11 overall. As a character oozing potential, she wound up feeling like a knockoff from an Injustice game. Cetrion is one of the new Elder God characters.
Oh my god. That is the most casual thing that I keep hearing. Because at first, when Cetrion was released, you know, this was a legitimate criticism. And it was funny. It was like a meme. But overall, we kind of like, as a community, we've kind of grown together and accepted that she is a Mortal Kombat character. So casual criticism right now.
And as such, she can use water, earth, wind, and fire to attack her opponents. It all sounds pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like she should be a super easy fighter to design and one of the most fun to play as. However, the reality is that Cetrion doesn't excel at anything and she feels like a complete misfit for the Mortal Kombat series. While Garrus is a total blast and one of the absolute best fighters in the game, Cetrion is pretty much the opposite. She has decent range abilities, but...
Can we just stop and like explain that dragon, FGC dragon, is literally there's I want to say just dragon only. All Cetrion players have admitted that she's like top tier. Sonic Fox, let me reference Sonic Fox again, has put Cetrion in S tier. What the fuck are you talking about?
But once you learn her pattern, she's very easy to beat. She's also too difficult and...
No, she is not easy to beat if you know her pattern. Why? Because she has staggers and she can play, which is, I think, the best thing about Mortal Kombat 11 is that there's a lot of characters who have the greatest mind games, and Cetrion has the greatest mind games.
Random to master, and nowhere near good enough to just pick up and play. Cetrion is the very...
I will agree. But why should that be a problem to avoid? Why should you avoid a character that is so hard to master? Difficulty and mastery should not be a thing to avoid. Absolutely not.
Of a jack of all trades and a master of none. And that makes her one of the worst fighters in MK11. But still, she doesn't take the top spot. Number 1, Devora.
Oh, you. All right, let's exit out of this video. This video is done. We're done. No. We should have been done with number 10, Baraka. Holy shit. If you are watching this, WhatCulture Gaming, get a better staff to do your job. And there's no sources, there's no information. complete bullshit. I want to say it's clickbait because I do feel like the intention of this video was characters who are bad to play as. Because you can see like Cetrion, Devora, Kotal, Kahn, you can see the casual picks. Or I'm going to assume this video was literally pre-made at the initial launch of Mortal Kombat 11. Holy shit, I'm done. I don't even want to hear why Devora is bad. Do you guys see Honeybee right now? Honeybee is literally climbing the ranks with Devora. He has made 10 videos with Devora. I want to say 10. I don't want to over exaggerate, but Devora is now A+. Sonic Fox has A+, and I would agree. I think she is very powerful. Devora is very powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, this was kind of like a rant, a reaction, a response. This is comedic. I usually, at the end of my videos, I always say, leave a comment. What do you think about the, so and so and so. The thing here, and please forgive me if you kind of feel offended when what I'm about to say, but there is in no way you should ever feel you have to avoid a character. And now if you do feel offended by that, go get some help, because a fighting game is a fighting game. You're going to come across all the characters on the roster. There's no way to avoid a character. So what I'm gonna say here is, in the comment section down below, please name 2 characters or 3 characters that you do not like to fight against, and explain why. And literally, our comment section, we can be 10 times better. I might post this in the TYM thread. Hopefully they're nice with me. Hopefully. If I can't post, I want to know what they think, not only about this horrible video, but literally who do they not like to fight against? Because I already said, did I already say my character? I think I already did. So anyways, my name is Fan Talk, and I'll see you all in the next video.